Glad to know you're still with us. The Corporate Affairs Commission says it now processes up to 10,000 business registration requests daily following the deployment of artificial intelligence across its service platforms. To unpack this, I'm joined by Okiki Adeniro, partner, Fortress and Lots LP. Thank you so much, Okiki, for joining me today.
Good morning.
Right. How significant is the reported increase in business registrations, and what's the implication?
Well, to my mind, I feel that it's been a very big increase, right? In the sense that, as we can see now, and looking at the indices, we're seeing that there's an increase in the registration and the onboarding of new companies, and this is happening because presently we have seen the rise in the fact that individuals are now trying to register their businesses, and as you know, that there's been a call for registration of businesses, especially for POS merchants, since last year. And if you look at it, this has brought us to a point where we now have the ease of doing business, because right now it's very easy, it's very fast. Although when it started, there were one or two issues. It had glitches, and there were people could not really come online or probably even register at the time. But presently, we're seeing that it has been cleared. People have been able to register. Accredited agents of the CAC have been able to onboard a lot of companies, and I believe that this is also even going to help the tax reforms, in having companies register and having company remit their taxes, as it were.
Right. Now, let's come to the deregistered companies in 2025. The Commission cited prolonged inactivity and failure to meet statutory compliance requirements as reasons for its action. Now, what are the implications for these companies and their owners?
Well, the implications are just very direct. Number one is that a company gives a legal meaning to a company. I mean, a registration gives a legal meaning to a company. It is the name. It's like you are having a naming ceremony for something that you just started. So when that a particular name has been deregistered, it means that the legal backing has been removed. And to the extent that once that has been done, there's so many risks that the company will face. The risk of not getting businesses, risk of not getting financing from different investors, and the risk of even not being able to remit their taxes, and regulatory issues will come up. And this has been on for a long time, because the reason why most companies are being registered is because after registration, too many people forget that it's not the end of the journey, right? That the CAC also helps in ensuring that the business still runs and it goes on by different individuals or directors of the company, or even the proprietors of the business, trying to do the annual returns every month, every year. I mean, monthly annual returns. And but for some people, they do not do that. What they do is, once they register, they have the name, they open an account, and then there they go. They forget to come back to CAC to file the annual returns and to show that they are still a going concern, because the annual returns in itself means that we're still alive, we're still doing business, and things are still going on with the company. So the registered companies, basically, once they've been cleared off CAC's platform, it means that they do not have a legal nomenclature again. It's just that they're just existing without any backing, any regulatory backing.
Well, for those who have begun registering and formalizing their companies, what pitfalls would you say they should avoid so they do not get deregistered?
Yeah, so basically what they should ensure, is that they should remit, or they should, file their annual returns, yearly. If it's a new company, after 18 months, they are due to file their annual returns. If it's an old company, after 12 months, supposed to file their annual returns. So, as it were, what they're supposed to do, if you are opening a new company or a business, ensure that after yearly, you file your annual returns. And this doesn't have to do with taxes. It doesn't have to do with maybe the company is going to charge you something. But what you have to do is just to, for you to show that yes, this particular company is a going concern. It hasn't, go under, and it's still running. And for the CAC to be sure that there's something still ongoing with that particular company. So what they do is, you file that this is what we're doing for this year. We closed at this particular number figures, and CAC is not going to ask you to come and remit taxes.